Today, we're going to speedrun Lost Arks Tier 1 and get to 340 day 1. We're going to rip through all of it, and this is going to be a fast rundown with a playthrough of the exact order of everything you will be doing that first day. Here's the text guide for it for you text guide enjoyers. And if you gain any value from it, or you just want the best MMO info to keep you ahead of the curve on whatever game I'm on, make sure you subscribe so you can get back here nice and safe. My name's Claysthetics, and we're running right into it. And don't forget to like the video. It's the only way YouTube knows I exist. And letting this off, it's basically just a quick blast. We hit 50 and immediately do our first set of Epona, Una, whatever they're called, dailies, right? The green ones. There's some min-max islands, but my main suggestion is just pick 3 with enhancing materials, specifically Harmony, Leapstones, or upgrade materials. That way you can stay ahead of the curve. But the main thing is to repeat those until you get the island hearts for each one. Island hearts give you all these rewards, and some of the rewards are actually really good. So get as many as you can, and well, honestly, just be a collector and do it all, because at the end of the day, when you have everything done, it's honestly a pretty good feeling. But if you do have the pay to win thing, you can do 4 dailies and you can blow them out of the water as fast as possible. And you can also repeat doing the dailies, so you can really max the rewards out like insanely fast the more alts that you have. So, but we're talking about our first character on the first day. We're going to check our opponent dailies and how much time we actually have before the reset. If you have the time, blast 2 chaos dungeons, but don't use the materials. Hold them in the bank for now. And possibly do the first raid boss for just some extra mats. But if you miss the chaos dungeons in the raid, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure you do the Eponas no matter what. After that, make sure you go get your awakening quest done over at Trizian or your angel, whatever. You're going to use this song to go to her. And as soon as you hit 50, this is the biggest and most insane power spike for your character that you could possibly get. It's going to take you on a journey across the whole map. But after you complete it the first time on your first character, after doing this whole long ass quest line, every other character after that just instantly completes it, and the abilities just get sent to the mail on that character. But saying it as a journey is definitely downplaying it. But once you get your ultimate, you're going to need these stones. If you run out, you can't use it, and that goes for PvP and PvE. And the other ability it gives you that isn't your awakening ability is usually one of the strongest class abilities for your character in general. So this quest is mandatory, so make sure you get it done. After that, finish burn, get the icebreaker drill ship, and just continue the story quest all the way into Shoeshire. Don't skip anything. Try to completion Shoeshire as much as you can. Quest through it. That way you don't really have to come back for much. The idea is to finish this zone and get all the rewards. But if you decide just to do the main story quest, you're basically just going to get a ton of these enhancing materials just from doing it and the catch-up set. It's going to be a 302 set that's going to hard carry you. This is going to be your main upgrading set. You can also transfer enhancement levels off of items when you get to a certain breakpoint. In my good friend Colveri's video, he explains it really well, so go check it out, because this isn't about transferring enhancements. This is about getting through tier 1 on day 1. But it just lets you keep pumping your gear at a decent pace. But anyways, you should be able to juice this set to at least 340, and I got my weapon to 420 the first day. This was on RU. There is some catch-up mechanics, but I only did the specific things that I'm listing. I also got one of my armor pieces to 380, and at this point, dailies will have definitely reset. And this is going to unlock the second raid boss where you want to use your hearts. And that's this checkbox here. But if you did skip the first raid boss, just don't click his box and just go do him. Each boss rewards a one-time box that you get no matter what. So at least one clear on every boss is super worth it. After that, you can blast your chaos dungeon and probably get to 380 average. But if you are already at 380, then queue for that third chaos dungeon. And when you're finished those, go blast the abyssal raid. We blasted both of these really easily with a pre-made and an assassin that did less DPS than our par. So it is easy enough, and you should be able to even gear check with randoms. And you want to hit that third guardian for the free reward box, and you should be able to blast to 400 your first day, if not your second, just like on RU. And because we have tier 3 on launch, I think we'll have almost all of these catch-up mechanics. So now that we blasted all of our dailies, we need to start hitting all the event islands that are popping up. They're going to be insane for rewards, and you should try to attend as many as possible. So upgrading and having a faster boat is definitely worth it, especially when you start going to sailing events, because they're a great way to soak up some extra gold. And we will be needing a ton of it early game, so do as many as often as you can. You can also get some books from islands, and that's a huge list and a video by itself. But if you hate the ocean as much as I do, you can get a free engraving unlock at level 1 of anything that you like, just by blasting like 20 chaos dungeons. And chaos dungeons only start dropping cataclysm crystals after you deplete your daily energy, which is usually after your first 2. And you're going to get about 150 cataclysm crystals per run. You turn them into this homie, you can get 20 class engraving books or whatever else you need. And the purple shards can be turned into accessories or a bunch of other stuff. Just do whatever you need to do. But if you're a berserker like me, this could be the start of your descent into madness. Personally, I'm probably just going to do this route because it only takes about an hour and a half to blast it out. I'm not so sure about all the other classes, but you can pick almost any engraving that you want, and it is limited to 20 purchases. So just make sure you choose the right thing. So it's pretty valuable for everyone, and it's a great way to get some of the annoying shit out of the way early on. After we blast that and get our book, we're going to go hunt for any events that are popping up, and we're going to start doing completion in any of the zones with skill point plots. You do that, and you're going to have an exponential power boost. If you're just PvPing, you can definitely ignore this, but if you're PvEing, you cannot skip SP pots. You're trolling if you do. So once you get those skill point bots and start getting the exponential power boost, you're going to start ripping up all the purple quests and start collecting all the collectibles in the game. And you're going to want to go to their vendors. They have a bunch of important stuff on them. These are just a couple of pictures from different vendors. You see the amount of stuff you get, like giant hearts, paintings, island hearts, you name it. There's a ton of good rewards. Make sure you're picking them up. Make sure you're getting all these done. I'm going to be trying to blast out every single thing in the game. I didn't do it on KR, JP, or RU because I wanted to save it up. I'm going to get everything. Full completion of Lost Ark on NA. But during the collectibles grind, it's a hardcore purple quest grind. And there's a ton of purple quests. And once they're done, they're done. They're one-time pumpers, so blast them out, and the rewards will put you in a crazy good spot. They give you access to a ton of good stuff you otherwise can't get without them. They really are just objectives. They give you insane monetary gain, help you get these, guide you towards getting songs, take you on insane adventures across the whole map to just talk to some guy at the top of a lighthouse. If you know, you know. But at the end of the day, a lot of the purple quests provide like actual fun quest chains to go do and take you all over the place, really helping you explore the world. Make sure you get on top of them. And then the last thing, and the most important thing, the songs. All the songs in the game have their purpose, and it's insanely important to collect all of them because they're going to open up places in the game and unlock the ability to do certain things that you otherwise wouldn't be able to. And most of your friends are definitely going to be too lazy to actually go get the songs themselves. So you're going to be the song master. Mainly like treasure maps and stuff need specific songs to open them in different areas. And treasure maps are a lot of fun to go do. And if you're the one with the song, then I mean, you're the song master. So for all my real motherfuckers that always stay until the end of the video, you know I love you the most. And yes, those are finger guns. I'm cringe. And honestly, if you stay up for the first 24 hours like I'm going to do, you can get a ton of stuff done outside of all the purple quests and songs. But the last big tip that I know all my OGs stay for, and these take probably the most time in the entire game, are Amity. It's like respect and likability with NPCs, and this is going to give you some cracked rewards. So pick your favorite homies, your waifus, your e-boys, whatever you like. It's 2022. I really can't dictate what you like or what you don't like. It's all about you at this point. But you simp for them, you get their affection, their rewards, and make sure you simp for me by subscribing, and make sure you stay beautiful, blessed, and safe out there so I can see you in the next one.